Hey everybody, I wanted to do a quick demo on how to restrict access to a virtual server based on the IP subnet. On the F5 you have a couple ways to do this. If we take a look at our virtual server demo, we can restrict a certain IP address or a certain host using source addresses. If we want to restrict a block of subnets or IPs, what we can do is use policies. So let's take a look. So we have this virtual server on here, 192.168.1.56. It's just running our web app. We have a couple hosts. We have our Windows box. Let me open the command prompt. We have our Windows box right here, config, with an IP address of 192.168.1.41. We have a Windows server let's log in, with an IP address of 158. And we also have an Ubuntu server. Let's log in, with an IP address of 145. So what we want to do is let's block the Ubuntu server and my local machine here. So only the Windows VM can actually access it. So what we do first is let's create a data group. So under local traffic, iRules data group list, we're going to create an allow list. So allow IPs, allow source IPs. We're going to select address, and we're going to put the IP addresses in there. So 192.168.1. We'll allow 141, and actually we'll just allow my machine, and we won't allow the Windows machine to access it. So let's click on finish. So first, let's verify. We go to the Ubuntu server. So I'm going to go to 192.168.1.56, which was the virtual server. I'm able to access the website on here. Perfect. So what we want to do, we're going to click on policies. We're going to create a new policy. Let's call restrict IPs. Click on create. What we want to do is create a new rule. So restrict IPs for this website, or for this demo. We'll click on the plus sign. So what we want to do here is we want to select TCP. We want to select the address, and does not match in any. So we can actually list the IPs in here, or we can specify the data group, which is much easier to update. So data group, allow source IPs, and client accept. And what happens is we want to reset the traffic on the client accept part. So let's click on save. The way policies work is when we've built the policy, we have to actually publish the policy. So when I want to apply this policy now to this virtual server, you won't be able to, because it's not there until I publish it. So this allows the operations team or the person managing the F5 not to kind of fat finger it. Like with iRules, if somebody changes the iRule right away, it's taken into effect. With policies, somebody has to clone it and publish it. So we're going to click on publish. Now that policy is published to the user, we can go to our virtual server, resources, and now under policies, click on restrict IP address. Perfect. We can take a look at the stats here. So let's close our browser down. So 192.168.1.56. So we can access the website. Let's go to our Ubuntu server and open up browser up. 192.168.1.56. Now the website's not accessible anymore. So let's take a look at our quick stats. Policies, statistics, and we can see that there was, we've invoked this rule or this policy 30 times. And that's a quick demo on how to restrict access to users. Also,